Hi guys, this is Saad Qureshi and today I'm going to show you how to create this e-commerce sales dashboard in Power BI. But first I would request you to please subscribe to my YouTube channel, hit the like button and share your feedback in the form of comments, okay? Now let me just apply a filter on this dashboard. Look, the dashboard is changing with respect to different filters, okay? Now let me just apply a filter on here. Look, the dashboard is changing. Now what information are we getting from this dashboard? So we are getting information like top 5 best selling products, then we are getting information top 5 worst selling products. So based on this information, company can find out why these products are not selling the most, okay? Then total sales by region, total sales over the period of different months, total sales and profit over the period of different months. So we are going to solve these different business questions and we are going to present it to the company, okay? Now let me just show you what dataset are we going to use for this project. So for this project we'll be using product and customer, okay? In the product I'm going to have the information like product ID, product name, category and subcategory, etc. Then in customer I have customer ID, customer name, product ID, sales, quantity, discount, profit, etc. Okay, so I'm going to place these two files in my GitHub repository. So I'm going to provide you the link of my repository in the below description. All you need to do is go here and just download this folder from this repository, e-commerce sales. Okay, so now let's move on to the next section where we'll be loading data in the Power BI. Okay, in this section we are going to learn how to import and load data in Power BI. Let me first show you the dataset which we are going to use in this project. So I have the product dataset. So I have in the product dataset I have product details like product name, segment, category, subcategory as well. And then I have the customer dataset in which I have details like customer ID, name, okay, country, region, etc. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to load these two data files in Power BI. Okay, then I'm going to have a join on the basis of product ID. Now in order to load this, I'm going to go here, get data, I'll pick this option and I'm going to pick the first file, product. Okay, then afterwards what I will do, I don't want to transform this dataset, I just want to simply load the dataset as it is. There is no transformation or data cleaning required for this. Okay, just load as it is. So this is going to load the product dataset in the Power BI. Look, now next I'm going to load the customer. Okay, so in order to load the customer, go to the get data, Excel workbook, customer, go, select the customer and load this dataset as it is, customer. Okay, load this as it is, load. Okay, this has been loaded successfully. Okay, loaded successfully. Now what I want to do next, I want to combine these two datasets on the basis of product ID. Product ID is also present in my customer dataset. Okay, so this one. So how I am going to combine these two datasets, I will go here, transform data. I will use the Power Query Editor. So using the Power Query Editor you can transform your dataset. It has variety of different data transformations options that you can use. So I have product and customer. I want to combine these two datasets. So how I'm going to do it? I'm going to do it using this option, merge queries as new. Just select this option. Now first one is my product. Okay, no, customer. First dataset is my customer, and from customer dataset I'm going to pick the product ID, and the second dataset is my product. From this product dataset I'm going to pick product ID. So I'm going to have a join on the basis of product ID. So I'm going to have an inner join. So inner join is going to return me the matching rows. Okay, I want the inner join. So click OK. So this is going to give me another set of data. Okay, look, this is going to give me the combined result. Now look at the final column here, the last column here, product. So I'm going to pick up the columns which I want. I don't want the product ID because product ID is already present in my dataset. I want to exclude this. Okay, I want all other columns, product name, segment, category, subcategory. Click OK. Now I'm going to rename these columns one by one. Product name should be product name, and product segment should be segment. Likewise, I'm going to rename the other columns. So columns have been renamed. Now I'm going to place this column over here, right over here, product name. This one is the product name. What about the segment? I'm going to place it over here, segment. And what about these two columns? Just place it over here, subcategory. Okay, now just rename the merge thing. Okay, just rename this. I'm going to rename it to e-commerce data. Okay, and now in order to apply all these changes, so I have done some changes. I've combined these two data sets, then I have renamed 3 to 4 columns, then I have renamed this data set. Now I'm going to apply all these changes. So in order to do that, I'm going to go here and close and apply. The moment I click the close and apply, all the changes will be done on my dataset and the Power Query editor window will be closed. Now just do it. Okay, look, e-commerce dataset, it is ready. So we have successfully loaded the data in Power BI. Now we are going to create e-commerce sales dashboard. But first, let me just give you an overview of these different sections. This is the data which I have loaded in Power BI. In order to see the table view, just go here and see the table view of this data set. Okay. In order to see the report view, go here and see the report view. So in the report view, you are going to create different visualizations. This one is the hierarchy view. Product and customer both are joined together on the basis of product ID, and this is my final product. Okay, now I'm going to go in the report view, and first of all I need to change the background color. Right now the background color is white. I will go here and I will see the properties here. First I need to change the name here. I can change the name from here. I can change the name from here as well. Okay, e-commerce sales dashboard. This is going to be the name of my dashboard. And then canvas background, I need to change the color, background color. Right now the default color is white. So just transparency, just set it to 0%. Color, just change the color to something else. This is how you're going to change the background color. Okay, I'm going to use this background image 01. I have these 3 images, so I'm going to use the first one. So I'm going to give you the other images as well, so you can choose these images as per your choice. I'm going to pick the first one. So what I will do, I will just change the color to white, and I'm going to use this background image. Okay, I'm going to use the image number 1, and image fit, this is important. I'm going to change it to fit. Okay, transparency is 0. This is how you're going to set the background, canvas background. Okay, so first I need to create a title for my dashboard. So for that I need to go in the text box and I need to give a name here, e-commerce sales dashboard, and just increase the font size to 28, and this will be the name of my dashboard. And okay, fine. Now I'm going to go in the properties. I need to set the background. Okay, so for that go to the effects, background, the default color is white, so I need to increase the transparency level to 90%. So it is going to be exactly the same as my background images. Okay, so now I need to change the color. It has to be white. Look, it is nice. Title color is white now. Look at the edge, look at the corners. It has to be rounded. For that, what you need to do, you need to go to the effects, enable the visual border, and rounded corners, just increase the size to 15 pixels. Okay, this is going to make the corners to rounded. Okay, now just drag it over here, just increase the size from here. Okay, and just now fine. So now fine. So the next information that I want to display is the total revenue, profit, profit percentage, and the total orders. Okay, so for that I'll be using this card here, and I'm going to, first information I want to display is total sales. Just drag the sales field over here, and this will display me the total sales. Just rename this, rename it to total sales. Okay, now afterwards what I want to do, I don't want to display it in the form of decimal. For that I will go here in the call out values, value decimal, okay, 0, set it to 0. And then afterwards what I want, I don't want the label here. Total sales is the label, just disable this option. Afterwards I just want to change the background color to something else, so just increase the transparency level to 90%. So this will make the background color exactly, not exactly the same as my background image is, almost the same. Okay, now I'm going to change the color of my call out values. Okay, for that you will go here and just change the color to white. And now I'm going to set the title here. I'm going to enable the title. I will provide the title to total sales. So the title is going to be on top of the call out value. So just drag it in the middle, in the center, give the color to white, just increase the size to 16. Okay, this is going to be my first card. And look, if you look at the corners of the card, I need corners to be rounded. For that I will go here in the journal setting, effect, enable the visual border, and increase the rounded corner size to 15 pixel. Okay, look fine, now it is looking better. Now let's look at the size of this card. Go to the journal, go to the properties, size is height 138. Let me just decrease it to 112 and width 198. Just decrease it. Okay, this is how you increase or decrease the width and the height of the card. Okay, now I want exactly the same card. Okay, so the first option is that I need to just select the card, Control C and Control V. So this is going to provide me the exactly the same card, okay, with same properties. There is another option is that I just select the card from here. Okay, and then I have to redefine the properties. Just select the card. Okay, just select the card. Okay, for that I need to just redefine the properties. I need everything to be rebuilt, which I don't want. So as far as this card is concerned, for this card I'm going to display profit, total profit. So this is how I'm going to display total profit. This will be total profit. And let me just set the title to total profit. Total profit. Control C and Control V. This is going to be the number of orders. Just drag and drop over here, and this is just use the count function, count distinct function. This is going to give me the total orders. So just journal, go to the journal, title, total orders. Okay, 1330 is total orders. So after total orders, I want to display the profit margin. For that I need to create a new measure. I will create a new measure from here. So I will calculate the profit margin first. So how I am going to calculate, let me just show it. Profit margin equals to, so I'll use the divide function, and I'll use sum of profit. I'll use the table e-commerce data, and from this table I want profit column first, and then the second column is going to be sales, e-commerce data, and the second column is going to be sales. So I'm dividing profit by sales, total profit by total sales, and then at the end I want to display in the form of percentage. Now click commit. Profit margin. Now this one, look, just click the profit margin column, and from the format section, by default it is set as journal. I'm going to change it to percentage. So this is going to display me the information in terms of percentage. Now I'm going to just copy, Control C and Control V, and just drag and drop the profit margin value over here. This is going to display me the information in terms of percentage, 9%. So I want the decimal point as well. So what I will do, I will go in the callout values and I will just increase the decimal places to 2. This will display me in 2 decimal places, okay, 9.27%. So now look at the total sales. I want to display the total sales value in terms of dollar. So how I'm going to do it, just click total sales and sales format, just change the format journal to currency. So this is going to display me in the form of dollars. So I'm going to do it for profit. Just go profit, change it to currency. This is going to display me, this will display me in terms of dollars. Okay, now just move it over the top and just let me just do some formatting and just put it on the right side of the canvas. Okay, now this is what I have total sales, total profit, total orders, and this is total orders, this is profit percent, profit margin. Okay, let me just put it right over here, right after the total profit. Let me just change the name, profit margin. Title, it is going to be profit margin. So the next information that I want to display is total sales by region. For that I'm going to use this donut chart. Let me just drag it over here. I'll use the donut chart and I'll use the region as my legend. Put region over here and I want the total sales. Okay, look, now let me just format this donut chart. Go here, go to the journal section, title, okay, total sales by region, total sales by region, and text color is going to be white, and this is going to be 16, and it will be in the middle. So now I'm going to change the background color as well. Okay, in order to change the background color, what I will do, go to the effect, transparency level, increase it to 90%. Visual border, I have to round it. I want corners to be in the form of rounded shape. Okay, 15 rounded. Now next I want to change the color of my legends. So go to the visual and go to legends and go to text and change the color to white. Okay, it is looking better. What about the call out values? What about the labels? Okay, labels, yes, I want to display labels. What value it should be? It should be in the form of percentage only, percent of total. Okay, and the value should be in white color. Let me just change the color to white. It is looking better. Just increase the font size to 10. It is looking much better. Okay, now total sales by region, let me just change the color of slices. Blue, okay, fine, this is looking better. Let me just change the color to white. And what about the purple color? Purple color, I want this color. And what about this blue color? Blue color, I want to change it to yellow color. Okay, this is what I want. Next I'm going to create a similar visualization, another donut chart. This time around I'm going to instead of regions, I'm going to put sales rating. So first of all, I need to create a new column for my sales rating. So based on the sales value, I'm going to create a sales column. Okay, how I'm going to do it? Create a new column, and the name of column is going to be sales rating. Sales rating. and I'm going to use the if condition, if, and I'm saying that if sales value greater than 500, then it should be considered as a good rating. Good. If sales value sales, let me just use the sales here. If sales value greater than 100, then it should be considered as an average rating. Average. Otherwise it should be considered as a bad rating. Bad rating. Okay, now commit. Just use this column over here, over in the legend section. You will get different ratings: good, average, bad. Okay, now what I will do, just go to the rotation. I'm going to just rotate the slice. Okay, these slices. Okay, now looking better. Now I need to change the color of this blue. Go to the visual slices, just change the color to yellow. Okay, what about this? This has to be something else. This has to be white, and this has to be this color. Okay, this has to be this color. Now just change it. Okay, go to the rotation. Okay, now better. Total. Now let's change the title. The title should be sales rating. $16. Okay, fine. This should be the title. Okay. So the next information that I want to display is the total sales over the period of different months. For that I'll be using this clustered column chart. Let me just use it. Let me just hide the customer and the product data. Okay, data set. Okay, let me just hide it. I don't want to use these two. I only want to use the e-commerce data. Let me just hide it from here. Okay, now. So from this data I'm going to just drag on x-axis. I'm going to drag the month. Let me just drag month over here, and on y-axis I'm going to drag the sales and sales. Look, this is going to give me total sales over the period of different months. Okay, now what I will do, I will go here and I will go in the analysis section. Okay, what I want to display, I also want to highlight the average sale. So for that I will go in the average line, add line, and I will write average sale. Okay, average sale. Okay, this will automatically highlight the average sale. Okay, line, go to the line. Color, I have to change the color if I want. I will change it later. Okay, data label, enable. Okay, data value, I want the name, average sale thing. Okay, now I need to change the background of this chart. For that I will go here in the journal, effect, increase the transparency level to 90%, enable the visual border in rounded corner 15 pixels. Okay, now on x-axis I want the values of x-axis, the color should be changed. Right now the color is black. I want to change it to white. Okay, I want to remove the title on x-axis, which is month. Just disable the title. Likewise I'm going to disable the title for y-axis. Go to y-axis, disable the title, go to value, and just change the color to white. What about the title? Go to journal and go to title, total sales by month, total sales by month, change the color to white and put the title right in the center, and just increase the title size to 16. Okay, now this is looking better. I need to change the color as well. In order to change the color, what I will do, I will just go here columns, and I need to change the color to something else like this one, or maybe this color. In this thing I am going to put right over here, right over here. Okay, so this is going to be my total sales by month. So the next information that I want to display is total sales and profit by month. Okay, for that let me just use the line chart. So I'll use the line chart, and let me just use this, and on x-axis I want month, on y-axis I want sales. Awesome. On secondary y-axis I want the information of profit. I want to display sales along with profit. Go to the title, journal, go to the title, total sales and profit, total sales and profit by month. It should be in white color, it should be in the center, and it should be 16 size in font. Okay, now let me just change the background color, increase the transparency to 90%, visual border 15%, go to the visual, go to the x-axis, this has to be white. And what about the y-axis? Y-axis value also should be white, and I need to disable the title as well. Okay, what about the y-axis and x-axis? The title should be disabled. Awesome. Okay, secondary y-axis I want values, but I want to disable the title. The value should be in white color, it should be in white color. Okay, now okay, fine. What about markers? I want to display the markers as well. Shaded area, okay, I want to show the shaded area as well. Okay, now what about the colors? Sum of profit and sum of sales. Okay, as far as the sum of sales is concerned, there are two lines, sum of sales and sum of profit. So I want to change the color to something else. Let me just change it to this color, and for sum of profit let me just change the color to something else. Let me just change it to this color, how it looks like. It is looking better. Okay, now I will change the color to this. What about the legends? And just select the chart and go to the visual and legends, and text, go to the text, change the color to white. It is looking better. Okay, so the next information that I want to display is the top 5 best selling products and top 5 worst selling products. For that I'll be using this stack bar chart. Okay, now I'm going to use this stack bar chart, and on x-axis I'm going to display the sales. On y-axis I'm going to display product name. Product name is going to be on y-axis. Now I want the top 5 products, top 5 best selling products. So for that I'll be using the filter here. So I'll go here and I'll use the filter over here. So what I want to select the top 5. So I'll select this type of filter, top n, and I'll define the value 5. And here in the value section I'm going to provide the sales. and I'm going to click the apply filter. This will give me the top 5 products which are contributing maximum sales. Okay, now I'm going to change the title to something else. Let me just go to the journal and go to the title. So this is going to be best selling products. The title is going to be in the center. Now let me just increase the font size to 16 and change the text color to white, and let me just change the background color of my chart. So I'll increase the transparency level to 90%, enable the visual border, rounded corner 15 pixels. Okay, now go to the visual. Now I want to change the x-axis values, so I'll go here values and let me just change the color to white. Now looking better. Just increase the size to 10. Okay, now looking better. Just disable the title on x-axis. Now what about the y-axis? Just go to the y-axis section and change the color to white and disable the title. Now is looking much better. Okay, now I'm going to use the same chart. Okay, just use the same chart here. Control C and Control V. Just Control C and Control V. This time around I want worst selling products. So for that I'll go here and I'll use the same filter, and from here I'll choose bottom. So this is going to give me bottom 5. Apply 5, and this will be the bottom 5 products which are giving me the sales, which are contributing to sales. Okay, now I want to change the color of these different bars. So how I'm going to do it? I'm going to go to the visual and I'm going to change the color of bars. So let me just change the color to something else. Let's change it to green. The first one is the color has been changed. Now I'm going to change the color of my second visualization. Select the visualization and change the color to this one, or maybe, yeah, this one is looking better now. Okay, fine. Let me just align the chart so that it looks better. Beautiful. Let me just align the chart. Okay, now it is looking better. So the next thing is that I want to use filters. So what information I want to display in the filter? I want to display the continents. For that I'll be using the country column. So first of all I need to group the country column into different continents. For that I'll be using the group method here. New group, I'll create a new group and I'll group Canada, Mexico, USA. I'll group it into, this will be North America. And what about Brazil? Brazil is going to be in South America. Click OK. Now I'm going to use this slicer and I will put the slicer over here, and I will use these different continents in the slicer as my filter. So let me just put the group country in the field. Look, now I'm going to change the properties of this slicer. Go to the slicer setting, style. I want to select the tile style. Okay, it is looking better. So I don't want this blank field. So what I will do, I will go here, I will select the basic filtering and I will select all, and let's just unselect the blank. Okay, now I will have two options, North America and South America. This is going to be my filters. So I don't want the title. Okay, so what I will do, go to the slicer header, just remove the title, or you can disable the title. Okay, yeah, you can, no, just remove the title. I just don't want the title here. And okay, fine. What about, go to the journal. I want to change the background color as well. Go to the effects, increase the transparency level to 90%. Go to the visual border, rounded corner 15 pixels. Okay, now this is going to be my filter. Now let me just drag it over here. Now it is looking better. Now next what I want, just increase the font size of North America and South America. So how I'm going to increase the font size, go to the slicer header pending icon and go to the values and just increase the size. Okay, 10, just increase the size to 10. Fine. Okay, now it is looking much better. Now I'm going to add one more slicer where I will provide the year. So I'm going to have continents, then I'm going to have year as my filter. So let me just select the slicer and let me just put the slicer over here. This slicer is going to be my this slicer is going to be my filter, and the filter is going to be year here over here. So let me just put year. Where is year? Okay, now go to the visual slicer setting, go to the slicer settings, style, I'm going to choose drop down. Okay, now this is looking better. I don't want ear, so go to the slicer, just remove the ear and it is looking better. And go to the general effect, just increase the transparency level to 90% in order to change the color. Visual border, just rounded corner 15 pixels. Now I want to change the color of this all. Okay, now just remove the blank, go to the basic filtering option and just uncheck the blank option from here. Okay, now I don't have the blank option here. So now what I will do, go to the pending icon, I want color to be changed. So just change the color, let's see what happens. No, it doesn't have any effect. So let me just change the color to as it is. Go to the values and just change the color to white. Okay, it has been changed. Just change the color to black something. Background color, just change the color to white. Okay, now it is looking better. So this is the final version of my dashboard. Let me just use different filters here. North America, South America. This is how the dashboard is going to change based on different filters. Look, 19, 18, just change 18, South America, North America. Now since the dashboard is ready, now I'm going to export this dashboard to PDF. So in order to export this dashboard, you will go here. First I'm going to save this dashboard somewhere. Just save this dashboard, e-commerce sales dashboard. Save it first and then just export it to PDF. Go here and export to PDF. Look, this is how you're going to export it to PDF. Okay, I hope you are having a great time learning Power BI dashboards. So I would request you to please subscribe to my YouTube channel, hit the like button and share your feedback in the form of comments. Thank you so much and have a great learning.